restaurants is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.
And with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Hitter Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way, and he takes ball one. James, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2.
Hard
hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-1.
The road, take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game. MLB The Show's coverage of major. Luis Cessa gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 28 on the season as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Stepping up now, Darren James will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Perella shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Leading out for the Padres, third baseman, Brandon.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought.
So stepping in, Darren James comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 4, Will Myers.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. James on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Ready now, Darren James. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1.
James.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Tolbert, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before.
All right, you're here.
He got squeezed a little bit.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Padres 4 and the Cardinals 3. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. All squared up and even in San Diego through 8.5. The Friars have a chance to walk it off next. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Darren James. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Carpenter at third. Martinez is at second with nobody out. Sent on the ground. Dig. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another chance? Michael Tolbert. He singled his last time up.
Michael Tolbert.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Shane Green. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
Swings and misses, throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. So both men in motion that time, but they narrowly avoid running themselves out of the inning as the batter strikes out on the pitch. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Here's Dexter Fowler now, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Cards lead it 6.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
6-4, the out. The California Coastal Ayers. The next to bat for St. Louis, Darren James. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Come on, you can beat it. You can beat it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
In now is Yasiel Puig. His career line against Waka. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Line drive to left. James is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Toles, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch on the ground to the left side. Carpenter is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Toles, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Now in the box, Dexter Fowler, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, LeCastro, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now the relay home, and he will slide across with their first run of the game as it's now 4-1. Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager fields it cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. James has it in his tracks. 1 out. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Boy, so frustrating.
At the plate, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Toles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. This game's all tied. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Last time through was a base hit.
Kyle Farmer.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, James makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Puig back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat.
And as we welcome you to this one, runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk 1 up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Make the turn,
liner to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Forced to settle for 1. Shane Green is on.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
About as rare a sight as one may. Julio Urias, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would.
And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James has a read on it. 1 down. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Turner.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So coming to the plate, Darren James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show reports. Now at the plate, Darren James. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Stepping in, Michael Tolbert, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Michael Tolbert.
Runner's on his way to third. Just got a piece up the line. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Justin Turner.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Moving under it, James, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Striding into the box, Michael Tolbert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
To the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
The 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build Corey Seager. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Eat it. No runner, no runner.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat.
Digging in now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away. The tail of the tape. Now batting, Corey Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well,
Into the box now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch. To short, hit hard. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, left fielder, Matt.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, James looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, and their runners at the corners now.
Cody Bellinger.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.